Hi everybody, it's Teresa from Dodge Nature Center and time for another Nature to Go. This week we're talking about camouflaged critters. That's right. Last week we talked about different kinds of camouflage that animals use to be able to either as predator or prey avoid being eaten or to be able to hunt more efficiently. So what we're going to do this week is give you a chance to practice your observation skills. You're going to see a picture, and somewhere in that picture there's an animal that's using camouflage to hide. Once you've located the animal, the next picture is exactly the same thing, but it'll circle where the animal is, and then it'll name the animal for you. Are you ready to give it a try? All right, let's go. This is an American bittern, which is a bird that likes to hang out in marshes. You see how it stands very tall and erect? The coloration it has blends in perfectly with dried cattails. All right, here's our next one. Yep, there's a grasshopper. And this particular grasshopper was hanging on to a leaf upside down. So in addition to using color to blend in, sometimes it's hard for us to spot the animals because of the way they're oriented, that we can't recognize them because they're not how we normally picture them. All right, here's another one. Yep, this is a small bird called a green heron, and they like to hang around the farm pond at the Nature Center. Did you spot it? Okay, try the right-hand side. And yeah, there's a small red squirrel hanging out in a mulberry tree, and this is in my backyard in winter a couple of years ago. A lot of times their colors match the bark of trees, but you notice there's a little bit of that white standing out, and that may make it easier to find the animal sometimes. All right, top to bottom, side to side, can you spot the hidden animal? Yeah, there it is, a black-capped chickadee. That black and white coloring, hard to pick out when you're looking at snow on branches. You might be surprised because this is actually a fairly large animal, and this animal I spotted when I was leaving work one day. So this is right here at Dodge. What is it that's hiding in those trees? Yeah, it was a white-tailed deer. And part of what makes this one hard to notice is you're looking at it straight on. So it has a very narrow profile. If it had turned to the side, there'd be a lot more of the animal to be able to pick out. But as it is right here, hard to see it. Ah, there it is, wood frog. Sometimes in these pictures, the thing isn't going to be in the center. You got to look all around. Yeah, did you see the squirrel? This time it was right on the center. But look at that color and how well it blends in with the color of the trees. Snowy owl. This was in southern Dakota County a couple of years ago when there were a lot of snowy owls that were showing up. It looked just kind of like a white blotch out on the snow drifts there, but a closer look, and it's a beautiful snowy owl. Now, this is a picture that came from a trail camera at the Rio Moro National Wildlife Refuge in New Mexico. And I included this one because the naturalists who worked there, they didn't realize there was a second animal in this picture until they had looked at the whole series that came off of the trail camera. So the hidden animal isn't this elk that's on the left-hand side here. Can you spot where the second animal is in this picture? It's a mountain lion, and they only realized there was a mountain lion in this picture when they saw the elk had moved off and there was a picture where the mountain lion was walking directly in line with the camera. There it is. The mountain lion is over there and was watching this elk the whole time. Now, they don't know what happened to the elk after it moved off and the lion followed it, but amazing how that mountain lion blends in so well with the rocks. All right, the last one. These are mourning doves, and I tend to have a lot of them show up in my yard. And one particular day, there were a surprising number of mourning doves that showed up in a tree in my backyard. How many mourning doves can you see in this mulberry tree? Are there 5? Are there more? There's actually 14 in the tree. But their color is perfect match for the color of the bark, and so it's very hard to pick them out. So the next time you're out, remember to keep your eyes open because there's always animals around us. And it's a great way to develop your observation skills to think about the different styles of camouflage and try to notice which style the animals are using, and you'll just see a lot more animals. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Nature to Go, and we'll talk to you again next time.